programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
The other season we were crying, no rain. Now we are talking of flood. Everything is being contradicting.
This movement is in the tradition of every great movement that has advanced humankind.
Insightful climate change documentaries, Thank You for the Rain, and an inconvenient sequel, Truth to Power. Continue watching to find out more.
It is unprecedented.
Saludos, queridos televidentes, means greetings, dear viewers, in Spanish. I am Luis. The friendly Mexican people wish that your kind hearts be blessed abundantly through heaven's grace. Welcome to Insightful Climate Change Documentaries. Thank You for the Rain and an inconvenient sequel, Truth to Power. Climate change has forced millions of people to leave their homes and give up their livelihoods. The hardest hit are those who have caused the least greenhouse gas emissions. When Norwegian filmmaker Julia Dahr learned about this, she decided to make a documentary. Thank You for the Rain tells how global warming is affecting farmers in Africa, who are often the first and worst affected by the changing climate. Julia traveled to Kenya in 2013, where she met Kisilu. Deeply touched by his passion and his vision for change, Julia planned to film Kisilu for a month. The month turned into more than 5 years, during which Kisilu used his own camera to tell his story along with Julia's film team.
When the rain falls, every farmer feels like running away. Christine, what can you say about rain today?
No, I think when we look on the sky, it seems as if it will rain soon.
Are you happy with it?
I'm very happy with it because it's the mother of all living things.
You can be in bad terms with your family members, hearing that you have nothing for their bellies. And unfortunately, that is a very big problem to some people and to me.
Kisilu needs to support his family of 9. We see shocking footage of what the local people in his village and community in Mutomo, Kitui County, have to deal with. The worst drought in decades lasts longer and longer, making farming extremely difficult. When the dry season comes to an end, the rainy season that used to bring water and life to the land comes as windy storms that destroy Kisilu's home as well as many others.
Lakini nina mwezi teta miezi ta memana suita wa climate change. We kwa yola wa gwadiala nongi na withi wikite za ivandu wazi ngisa kugwa kuna atialela nengutia miti ya nondo mana. Nano mwijirane beba ngona umwe balo.
Kisilu encourages the villagers to be climate resilient by planting trees, but they initially do not pay much attention. After the extreme weather conditions, however, they start to realize that what Kisilu says is important. Kisilu then shares his knowledge and his vision with the other farmers in the community and starts up self-help groups for table banking, agroforestry, test farming, irrigation, and more, so that the people have the tools to adapt and continue farming. He also organizes meetings between farmers and the decision makers in the area.
this ever happened before?
The other season we were crying, no rain. Now we are talking of flood. Everything is being contradicting.
It's crunch time at the COP21 in Paris. The objective and requirements are clear. We need a universal agreement on climate.
With Julia's help, Kisilo visits Norway and Europe, meeting people there and gathering new ideas. A highlight is when he is invited to speak on behalf of small-scale farmers from arid lands at the Paris Climate Change Conference in 2015.
I'm going for my family's future. This is my chance to share my story. The story that I have is an alarm to everybody.
They have polluted our atmosphere for 200 years, and their wealth is based upon our poverty.
What are the qualities of a good father? Who is a good leader?
Are you nervous?
No. Yeah, I'm not scared in any way. I'm ready.
At the Climate Change Conference, Kisilo asks to be involved in planning and decision-making, urging the leaders to act. This collaboration between Julia Dar and Kisilo Musia proves to be a powerful combination and vividly portrays how global warming is affecting so many people's lives. Released in 2017, Thank You for the Rain has been translated into 8 languages and won numerous awards, including Best Documentary at the Kenyan Kalasha Awards. It has brought together farmers, local NGOs or non-governmental organizations, and the government in Kenya to work on community-driven solutions based on Kisulu's community model. Let's all take steps to create a brighter future so we may truly enjoy the beautiful sun and rain. We will be right back here on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to insightful climate change documentaries. Thank You for the Rain and an inconvenient sequel, Truth to Power. Our next feature, an inconvenient sequel, Truth to Power, was written by Shining World Leadership Award for Earth Protection recipient His Excellency Al Gore. Released more than a decade after the original Oscar-winning 2006 documentary An Inconvenient Truth. This rousing sequel follows former US Vice President His Excellency Al Gore's continued efforts to curb global warming. In 2007, His Excellency Al Gore was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize jointly with the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or IPCC, for informing the world of the dangers posed by climate change. He was an elected American official for 24 years and served as the US Vice President from 1993 to 2001. In 1976, as a freshman congressman, His Excellency Al Gore held the first congressional hearings on climate change and co-sponsored hearings on toxic waste and global warming. In 1990, as senator, he presided over a conference with legislators from more than 42 countries in order to create a global Marshall Plan, whereby industrial nations would help less developed countries grow economically while still protecting the environment. His Excellency Al Gore is also the founder and chairperson of the Climate Reality Project, a non-profit organization devoted to solving the climate crisis.
The most criticized scene in the movie An Inconvenient Truth was showing that the combination of sea level rise and storm surge would flood the 9/11 memorial site. And people said, what a terrible exaggeration.
Hurricane Sandy slammed into New York City last night, flooding the World Trade Center site.
Storms get stronger and more destructive. Watch the water splash off the city. This is global warming.
I felt so scared. Sorry.
Despair can be paralyzing, but this to me is the most exciting new development. We're seeing a tremendous amount of positive change. The basis is there, but it's still not enough.
It's crunch time at the climate change conference in Paris.
Still some really tough negotiations going on.
What would it take to shift to renewables? I'm talking about breaking the impasse. Virtually every nation in the entire world agreed to get to zero greenhouse emissions. It is unprecedented.
His Excellency Al Gore travels tirelessly around the globe, informing people of the climate crisis using the latest scientific research. We see tragic footage recording what is happening to our planet right now. Glaciers are melting in Greenland. Miami, USA is flooded with fish swimming on the street. The pollution in some Asian cities makes breathing difficult. The spread of tropical diseases and a typhoon in Philippines claim many lives. All over the world, we have droughts, floods, extreme heat waves, rain bursts, and forest fires. While an inconvenient sequel, Truth to Power, portrays our planet's grim reality, it also offers hope, as His Excellency Al Gore shows the tremendous amount of positive change taking place all over the world. Notably, the renewable wind and solar energy being used globally surpasses all previously set goals. We visit the 2015 UN Climate Change Conference, COP21, where the monumental Paris Agreement is signed by 196 countries. One thing is clear: immediate international cooperation is vital to saving our planet.
The next generation would be justified in looking back at us and asking, what were you thinking? Couldn't you hear what the scientists were saying? Couldn't you hear what Mother Nature was screaming at you? This movement is in the tradition of every great movement that has advanced humankind.
We're not going to recognize it. We don't want to discuss it.
It is right to save humanity. It is wrong to pollute this earth. It is right to give hope to the future generation. Don't let anybody tell you that we're going to get on rocket ships and live on Mars. This is our home.
All information concerning the scientific evidence of climate change and its solution is in Supreme Master Ching Hai's book, From Crisis to Peace, free for download at crisistopeace.org. Thank You for the Rain and An Inconvenient Sequel, Truth to Power, are two powerful documentaries that serve as a wake-up call to the urgency of our global climate crisis, while encouraging us to act to protect the Earth. Certainly, each one of us can be part of the solution by choosing the eco-conscious, planet-saving vegan lifestyle. Noble viewers, thank you for your gracious company today. Coming up next is animals splashing into summer fun, right after noteworthy news, here on Supreme Master Television. May we strive to be kinder, gentler stewards of Earth, so that all beings may thrive in abundance, health, and safety.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/cs.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/cs.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/cs.
番組は多言語放送です。放送予定はスプリームマスター TV.com/schedule そしてスプリームマスター TV.com/cs